Before I get started, I want to give a shout out to Ed Cooper and Iceberg G85 for their contribution to the channel, and to my moderator Swing Out Museum for his continued support of the channel.
My man.
And to Omar War for the $20 donation.
Hallelujah!
And last but definitely not least, my moderator Darkroom Media 007.
You coconut.
And if you'd like to contribute to the channel, Cash App and PayPal are available. Just let me know in the For section if it's okay for me to thank you publicly, or else I'll assume you'll want to remain anonymous.
And here we go.
Layman's Journal Chapter 219. 2 weeks ago, after a major marketing campaign, Marvel Studios released Echo, their first project of 2024, on Disney Plus and Hulu. It was a historic moment for them, as it was their first foray into adult content, with its TVMA rating. And admittedly, I was not looking forward to the show. Echo, to me, was another D-list character I didn't care about. And after seeing her appearance in Hawkeye, I was even less interested. I just can't buy into a deaf-mute girl with a missing leg and at that time no superpowers, beating an Avenger in hand-to-hand combat, while leading New York's most feared crime syndicate.
How is that possible?
And throw in the fact that she's a woman of color, and you've totally lost me. I mean, how many boxes do you need to check? It's almost like Disney made this show to fulfill a diversity quota. But I watched the show anyway, and it was as bad as I thought it would be. Aside from being boring, I thought the concept was stupid, and after 2.5 episodes, I had enough. I quit watching the show. And even though it was just 2 weeks ago, I've already forgotten about the episodes I watched. It was just that insignificant to me. But the thing that shocked me the most about Marvel's Echo is Rotten Tomatoes. The world's biggest media shield site wasn't covering for it, as it's second only to Secret Invasion as the lowest rated show in MCU history. But I was puzzled by all the articles declaring it to be a success. Story after story after story about how it was #1 on streaming. However, there was a story released on CosmicBookNews.com that challenges those claims, and I've got some things to say about it. So, let's get it. So I came across an article in Cosmic Book that says Echo Season 2 in doubt. And I thought to myself, how can this be? Wasn't this supposed to be the #1 project in streaming? At least that's the narrative the shill media was pushing. But if you peel back a few layers and read the articles, you'll find out why. First of all, none of the write-ups that declared this to be the #1 show shared any of the numbers. So there was no way to put it in context, no way to tell if it really was that popular or if it was because everyone else was having a bad week. Second, it was #1 in a closed race. Echo was #1 on Disney Plus and Hulu, and only Disney Plus and Hulu, which of course are subsidiaries of Disney. And when you look at the charts for all streaming platforms, it debuted at #9. And the only reason it finished that high, because all 5 episodes were uploaded simultaneously on 2 streaming platforms. So, if it were only 1 episode that debuted exclusively on Disney or Hulu alone, there's no way in the world it would have had a top 10 finish. And that was only for 1 week, and the following week it was nowhere to be found. So by no metric was it a popular show, which makes sense given all the controversy surrounding its release. You see, Echo was supposed to come out in 2023, only to be pushed back to 2024, after Marvel boss Kevin Feige called it, quote, unreleasable, before undergoing a series of reshoots. Which begs the question, if the garbage they released 2 weeks ago is the approved version, how bad is the original? And speaking of garbage, the show's director, Sidney Freeland, made some interesting comments about the lead character. You see, in the comics, Echo's powers are similar to that of Taskmaster, another character within Marvel, in that she has photographic memory or reflexes that allow her to copy anything she sees someone else doing, including fighting, which is why she is such a formidable opponent for Daredevil. But Miss Freeland said those powers were, quote, lame, and she changed it. Echo now has what is called ancestral evocation.
The hell is that?
Meaning she can enhance her strength by drawing on the powers of previous women in her bloodline, and apparently she can transfer those powers to other female family members.
What kind of shit is that?
Yeah, it's as stupid as it sounds. So it's no mystery why the show is on the verge of being cancelled, as it has little to no redeeming qualities. The good news is it only cost $40 million to produce, far cheaper than the $225 million Marvel wasted on She-Hulk. It's amazing, I still can't believe they did that. So I guess it couldn't hurt to bring the show back since it cost next to nothing to produce. But again I ask, where is the sisterhood? Marvel went out of their way to alienate its male consumer base to make these kinds of projects, and women have yet to show up. They sat back and let all of Phase 4 fail, and they seem to be doing the same with Phase 5. And when will Marvel get the message that we, men, are the only people they should be pandering to? How many times do they have to hit rock bottom before they wake up? Anyway, I'm gonna close things right here, but before I go, please be sure to check out the other videos in my library, as I'm sure there's something there you will enjoy. And share the link on your social media platforms. I cannot stress enough how far that goes into helping me grow the channel. And that's it. That's all I have to say about it. What do you have to say about it? Leave a comment in the comment section and let's have a conversation. Now, I'm sure you've heard me say this a million times. So if you like this video, give it a like and leave a comment in the comment section and share the link on your social media platforms. I cannot stress enough how far that goes.
Hell! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
And while I do appreciate you liking, sharing, subbing, and leaving comments, I'm going to ask that you help me go another step further in helping me grow the channel. I set up a membership program for those of you who'd like to offer additional support in the development of this channel. It's not anything expensive or special, it's just 99 cents a month, which is enough for me to continue doing the work that I do here.
Help me! Help me! Help me!
In the future, there will be additional tiers with added benefits, but right now I need your support so I can cover basic costs. So please, sign up so I can continue giving you awesome content. This is the Layman's Journal. I'm out.